Hello, Matt. Can you briefly introduce yourself and tell everyone what your role is in your company?
My name's Matthew Kiriakou. I've got two trades businesses, Caban Electrical and Distinctive Building Co. We're based on the mid north coast of New South Wales, working predominantly in the home renovation space. And my role is to basically oversee the whole operation, both of them, and make sure everyone's doing what they need to do.
Very, very impressive, Matt. And obviously, I know the backstory, and people will get to hear about it. And like, wow. Next question: what made you choose my services over a competitor?
Well, yeah, I was lacking a lot of guidance. I knew where I wanted the business to be, but I didn't know how to take it there. I knew that I didn't have all the knowledge and skills to get there, and I also didn't have mentors or family or friends or anything like that. And then after meeting you at the business chamber event, I put my hand up and said I needed some help. This our conversation really resonated with me, and I was more than happy to start working together.
Excellent. So, like, if you can reflect back to then and sort of future pace into today, how did my service solve your problems or meet your needs at the time?
Well, at the time, it gave me the confidence and the skills to tackle the challenges of running a business, especially with someone who I've got plenty of friends and family, but no one that was able to help me in that space. Going from there, it's taken my business from a small one man band operation, just one bloke in a ute, to now running a multi-million dollar business or businesses within a couple of short years. On top of that, I've also now become quite present in the local business community.
And what roles are that? What are you doing in the community?
I'm heavily involved in two business chambers, one of which I'm the vice president, as well as being on the committee for the Old Bar Business Chamber, helping those guys out. Yeah, just trying to give back and help people that
Yep.
in the same positions myself.
So to drill down, if you can be specific, Matt, what improvements have you experienced over the time working together?
Well, it took my business to the goal I had, because I set a goal for my business. It took me there about 5 times faster than I initially anticipated. I had a 10-year plan and we got it done in 2. So which basically means now I'm off the tools. I'm able to take holidays. My first overseas holiday was last year, and now I've just got ambitions of doubling down, pushing harder, and growing further. And I'm also now I've gone from essentially being self-employed, having my own job, to having a proper company that I can sell and provide value for myself and my family.
How good's that? So what was if there was any hesitations before joining us, and how was it resolved? So what was your biggest hesitation and how did we overcome that?
Well, look, money, I guess, was my first
Yep.
hesitation. I was only a small operator, not doing a hell of a lot of turnover, so the financial implications was a pretty big concern. Worried I wasn't going to be able to afford it. After sitting down with you, we had our meeting. You had a guarantee, and we worked out our price structure. After that, I was completely confident that this would work, and the proof's in the pudding because it's here now.
But that stretch made you, I guess, from my perspective, commit. Like I'm investing this money in myself and my education. I need a return.
That's right, and that's exactly how it went.
What did you like most about working with me?
Having a mentor and someone that's actually genuinely invested in the success of me and my business. Getting access to other like-minded business owners when we do our planning sessions, and even just the network that you have available. Yeah, that's a massive one as well, because sometimes being an entrepreneur is incredibly lonely, and you don't really have anyone to call on, especially the that I was at. So having those people that I could contact and could bounce things off. Yeah, and the other thing is you help keep me help keep me on track and accountable. Again, it's easy to get distracted, bit of shiny, go see the shiny ball off to the side.
How has my service exceeded your expectations?
Basically, just by listening to my goals and helping me achieve them in a time frame that was that I originally felt was impossible. It wasn't. It's you've gone above and beyond in a lot of things. In all aspects of your advice, even just in in times of crisis, there's always it's a business. There's always going to be issues, but having someone when things go sour, I've got a guy that I can call on who's got a hell of a lot of experience in the field.
Would you recommend me to any others, and why?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, full recommendation. And I guess the why is why not? Every professional athlete has a coach, so why should be any different for a profession in any other regard? So you have a health professional, a disability support professional, or a professional tradie like myself. Yeah, I take this profession seriously, and they've all got coaches and advisors and things like that. So why not me?
What advice would you, since you've been there and lived through it, what would, if you could put your arm around somebody, what advice would you give them?
It'd be to take themselves and their business seriously. To get a professional service that's tailored to their needs. I've got someone that can help me. That is that I call a friend. That would be my advice. So find someone and get that personal service and someone that you genuinely connect with.
For me, Matt, I really enjoy working with you. I enjoy our conversations. We don't always know where they're going to go, do we? But they always go somewhere, and that's the beauty, I think. I value relationships, and I value your relationship. And I've expressed to you before, if we could only graph your potential based on where you've been to where you're going to go, it's like stratospheric.
That's right. Well, even if your graph was 2 years ago, and and the exponential growth is, if I can keep that going, that'd be remarkable.
Amazing. Mate, thank you very much for that testimonial. I do appreciate it.
No problem at all. Thanks, mate.
Thanks, mate.